Good morning, good evening, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you might be doing. We wish to welcome you to the Silverlight Show. The Silverlight shines to illuminate that which lies hidden in darkness. For those of you tuning in today, we welcome you in. I've been doing research, and I do mean research on I'm going to call them the glam girls of the internet. They go out, they get themselves a Twitter, now X page, Instagram, all that sort of TikTok, and they set out trying to make a name for themselves. And I don't really have a problem with this. I mean, isn't that the goal? Find some exposure, turn that exposure into money, and go where you're going to want to go from there. And I've seen it work out. I've also seen it completely not work out. In my opinion, there's three types of, well, women mostly I see this behavior in. There are men who are able to do it, but there's the ones that have made it and are showing you. There's the wannabes that are somewhere in between making it and not making it. Then there's the I'm an influencer. I have 400 people that'll back me up. So, the reason this comes to me in my mind is I actually have a few of these girls bookmarked because I love to see the the comments on the most plain posts that they make. There's one young lady, she's that I follow. I'm not going to give names or anything. She's she's definitely made it. She's always in the professional makeup studio. She recently did a movie, nothing like blockbuster, probably something on the indie scene. But the same token, the proof is there. You can see it. There's another girl who's heavily into martial arts, and her showing her practicing sessions and stuff like that is inspirational because you're saying, hey, I can do that. Now, there's another young lady, and I'm not sure whether she's made it or not. Usually, the ones who have get an offer from, say, Dove, and they're using the Dove moisturizing cream, and they have 4 or 5 pictures showing that that's the product that they like. I'm sure that's easy to fake to show what you could do, but it's also a good idea for somebody with a couple 100,000 followers to be marketing their services. Now, I also know that there used to be, let me rephrase that, although I'm sure the practice still happens. Before the internet, models were often encouraged that if they went the extra mile, they would get more work. I know this because I was married to a model for a while. Now, she chose to keep her integrity, which is why she never went much above where she was and she had to wind up opening her own business. But that offer was made to her a number of times. And unfortunately, we're going to find out times don't change. Now, this is a young lady, 252,000 followers, and she's got some pictures on a trail. Now, she's a very attractive young woman. My wife has nothing to worry about. I'm very faithful. I just sit down and have a drink with this woman, find out more about her because, she's just a person that I follow because the comments amuse me. So again, she's on a trail. First question that's asked, where is that trail? I might visit someday. Now there's some wonderful pictures of this trail. And I admit if time, money, and time mostly were differently, I'd like to visit. And she answers, the Culver City Stairs. Okay, never heard of that. I'll have to look it up. That's one thing I like about her is she'll usually give a shout out to the restaurant, whatever it is, and ooh, I'll never go there. Or there's something to try one day. I'm not sure whether. Well, I suspect she's already rich, and this is what she's doing in her downtime. She's 28 years old. She keeps telling everybody, I am single and happy, don't bother me. Some women note they're married in their profile, but I'm going to tell you, it doesn't work. Now, the next one we got Somnivim. Why am I trying to pronounce these guys' names? You have the best smile I've ever seen. This young lady replies, thank you. It's a harmless compliment. Um, I can see, she could take it very, very well. And then she starts ignoring the comments, and I can see why. Absolutely phenomenon. No, that's actually what he said. Phenomenon, not phenomenal. You and the sunset both. That was one picture. There are a number of other pictures. So this guy didn't scroll past, I guess, number one, or he feels that way. Grand Fatuo. You're not living in SZ no more? It's been 2 days she hasn't responded. This comment scares the dickens out of me. First of all, the only reason I know she's in Culver City, she told me. I didn't know she lived anywhere. She said something about New York being her favorite city a while ago. The only reason is I was reading the comments. Oh, she likes New York City. Good to know. But obviously Culver City and New York City are nowhere close. I'm not going to try to throw darts at a map and try to hunt it down, but this is somebody following her every move. This is scary. Models get stalked a disproportionate amount of the time. I've been personally involved in that. The photographer of my ex-wife decided to stalk her, and this was not a pleasant stalking. I sometimes think that's why she started dating me, is because I'm a 6'3" guy, and basically I chased the bad man away. Where are we going to go from here? She glows. This is actually from a woman, so now I don't know the gender or sexual preference, but it's a nice comment. Another male. You're getting sun-kissed to go with your beautiful smile. The reason I'm making that noise is because almost all of her pictures are outside. Most beautiful girl everywhere, yeah. I love seeing you, girl. You bring a smile to my ugly mug, but you are always smiling. Shining like a diamond in the sky. So beautiful. These are all from guys. I'm skipping over the women who are saying, hey, that's a beautiful sunset and crap like that. We got to go down to the gem says, hi, love. Now, I'm aware that in Britain and Australia, they use love as kind of a affectionate thing to say. But this is a girl on the internet you've never met, and you probably will never meet. And you're trying to initiate a conversation. How creepy is that? I mean, it's a level of engagement that would worry me. Good morning. May your morning be equal to God's will, good, perfect, and pleasant. May today everything be at peace and in tomorrow in more complete harmony. All caps. I'm not so sure how to take that one. But believe it or not, I'm not very scared about that one. I love you in all caps. Yeah. Do you think you have something so magical that just by posting I love you, she's going to take an interest in you? Ooh, this is a comment I didn't notice earlier, but it's from another female. You are so cute. I wish men adored me just how they adore you. That would scare me if I was an Instagram model. Like, everybody should be confident with what you have, and I'm not scrolling into this woman's profile, but from what I can see, she has nothing to be jealous of. They're both very beautiful. Ruben, why are you doing this to me? What, taking photos of having a good time? Like, what is she doing? What is she doing that makes you compelled to try to make her feel guilt? Such a beautiful girl, what a smile, all that sort of crap. Something in Spanish that Something about precious. Oh, I'm not even going to try to translate it. It's it's not in my wheelhouse. An angel amongst flowers. I can't handle the cuteness. With such it's such nice weather out finally. Yeah, disgusting. But let's go to the hidden comments. A nice body, nice smile. Again, you don't have a picture. I'm not going to go into it. Do you really think that she's going to suddenly show up at your front doorstep and do whatever it is in your sick little mind? Then there's this is one I actually would love to ask her about. Hello, I'm introducing myself. My name is Roger from Hong Kong. Normally I wouldn't publish the name, but given I figure that this is a spam call anyways and it's a fake name, I'm willing to admit that into evidence. In May, we will bring nail art samples to New York, California, USA, Canada, and customer exchange and interview about nail art subculture. I also hope that everyone and you, some emoticon I'm not sure about, can completely read this text. So you're sending a marketing ploy, whether legit or not, to someone you don't even know whether they can read. First of all, she posts in English. Let's continue on this. I also hope that I can rely on and need your, again, weird emote, maybe my screen's too small, support at this time, and give me a chance. I am engaged in a new job as an artist, nail repair, and hair care product development product. Yeah, I didn't make that up. Hair care product development product. I will bring some sample manicure and nail products to the United States. I hope I can lend you a little time to sell my small products. It's just a coffee meeting to date you and your friends. I don't think that's what was intended, but whatever translation program, yeah, you completely blew that one out of the water. I really need the support from you and your friends. With that dating comment, that's beginning to scare me. You're needy and you're not satisfied with one. I hope I can or I hope you can reply to me after seeing me. So, are we boyfriend and girlfriend now, or do I got to come there and see you? Thank you for your supply and love. Oh, I am so tempted to ask her about. I may go ahead and ask her about it. I mean, I'm not one of these fans that drool over her. I just want to say, you must have seen more of these than I have. You know, what's up with that? But you see, she's. How am I going to put this? She's a very pretty girl. She dresses pretty modestly, considering the areas that she goes to are mostly, warm. So while she's not out there in, a winter parka to keep everybody away, she's not parading around every single day in a teeny weeny polka dot bikini. But yeah, this is the reason I love this stuff. I get to look at pretty girls, which is a nice side benefit. But the comments, how do they put up with those comments? That last one I read there was, it's officially hidden, but you can click one icon and see the hidden ones. And you figure those are the ones she has personally hidden. So either she's hiding that so she can keep it as a personal reference, which I doubt. Again, she speaks English perfectly well from the snippets I've read here and there. One guy's trying to stalk her. The guy, I thought you were in SZ, or weren't you? And I didn't even know where SZ is. Just going by the restaurant she's been in, I know she's, a world traveler. But I'm not pinning her down on the map and saying she is here. We deployed the troops here. We deployed the artillery here. No. But that's what you give up when you're throwing yourself into the world is your own privacy. Even though nothing she has posted ever has been truly personal in my opinion. uh, this is my friend. We're meeting in Hong Kong, and it's got the picture of the two of them on the street. It shows the restaurant, and what I have to say, apparently Hong Kong has some really wonderful restaurants. But like I said, for something that is a pretty innocent account, she gets some creepy stuff, and she's not the only one. There's one I'm watching right now. Maybe later, if I get some feedback off this, I might start reading and maybe even giving you references to where I'm pulling this from. But think about that when if you have children under the age of 18, maybe even 21, they're probably getting messages you'd rather they didn't get. And I understand, guys, we think we're behind a wall of invisibility. And I've never had this urge, but I understand some guys have the urge of, oh, baby, I love you. Where are you right now? Because even though I'm sure she's capable of getting to anywhere in the world within 24 hours, she has her own agenda. She's a real person. I'm willing to let go, you're so pretty, beautiful sunset. It's a little creepy, but at the same token, and actually, no, it does qualify as like not a verbal assault. It's sexual exploitation. Um, she seems to be fairly intelligent, and like I said, she seems to be wealthy enough to do whatever she wants to do. But with comments like that, I really hope she always has somebody with her to protect herself. Because sooner or later, well, she's a pretty young girl, anyways. And while I'm sure she's street smart and everything, it's worrisome that people treat her the way it does. Fortunately for me, it gives me something to giggle at. You know, because like I said before, what are you thinking? That she's going to stop everything and decide you're the only one for her forever? And yeah, that that works well in a movie. It doesn't play out in real life. The more likely thing is someone is going to knock on your door and they're going to have a uniformed hat, a badge, and some handcuffs. Something to think about. Or maybe you don't want to think about it because you've been through something similar. But these creepy guys just don't give up. And aside from maybe the creepy guy that's going to ask her how to tell the difference between a scammer and not, but that's going to be her decision. With that, we hope you well, I know the word enjoy is right. We hope you were informed by this episode of the Silverlight Show. If you were, please like, share, because sharing is caring. Don't forget to click the notification icon down below so that way you can be notified every time a new episode comes up. And we hope you have a fantastic day.